Hi, everybody. Before we start, I'd like to ask you a question. How many of you still send postcards today? Very few, I guess. Sometimes just... How many of you have an iPhone? BlackBerry, smartphone? Okay. So actually, maybe you like to receive postcards instead of sending. You know how many postcards there are worldwide every year? 12 billion. You know what? People really love to receive postcards. Guess why? It's more personal. You touch it. It lasts forever. You touch in the fridge. And that's what we do. Actually, we let you send postcards from your mobile phone. It's easy. It's fun. And it's even cheap. My name is Alessandro Risoli, and this is our team. Actually, this is our second startup. Our first startup, GetConnected, is a consulting firm. We founded it 2 years ago. It was profitable since day one. Actually, we really like to invent new things. First, for our customers, and now we are starting inventing things for ourselves. I have more than 10 years in consultancy. Marco Bellinazzo is a very strong developer. He wrote some books some years ago about software development. And Federico is impressive in maintaining operation, and he has a very nice technical digital printing process knowledge. We're both the founders of Anguria Lab, which is already incorporated in the United States, in Delaware. And that's the container for our service that we're going to show you today. So actually, that's what we do. But why we want to send postcards today? Why this feature? Because really people love to receive postcards. And nowadays, we have a very large market of mobile phone that will enable you to do that. And probably you don't send postcard anymore because when you go on vacation, you have a problem finding the right picture, the right postcard, where do I buy the stamps, how much amount I need. In this way, you stop really sending boring postcard. You use your own photo. It's personal. It's part of your life. It's your moment. And that's what we do. We let you use your mobile phone or even your preferred social network to express your feeling when you are on vacation. And it's even cheap. It's fun to use. It's simple. You snap, write the address, send, done. No matter where you send it, worldwide, wherever there's a post office, of course. So, okay, that's nice, interesting, it's fun to use, but what's the market? We thought that we found a very niche market. Niche in terms of people who are going to use it, but pretty huge in terms of possible users. We already told about postcard greeting cards, 12 billion every day. Smartphone users are bumping up. Social networks are pervading our lives. Probably you think about, well, I already have chat, email, Twitter. Do you need another medium? Actually, it turns out that yes. People love to use other sense instead of your eyes. You touch the postcard. You put it in the fridge. Every time you look around, you remember that moment. How many of you send ecards? After 10 seconds, people have dropped in the basket, in their own drawer. They throw it away. Another good use of this technology is, for example, not only when you're on vacation, but for sales visit. You go to a customer, and we found this very interesting feedback about that, and you send thank you for encountering me and so on, and you get a nice feeling after a few days. Your sales receive the postcard and you say, oh, wow, that's kind of strange. I like it. Oh, what the? Retention in ecards are like up to 10 seconds. Retention in postcards is up to 3 minutes. So there are some already small competitors in mobile world. They have a very small presence, respect us. And there are very big players that are really letting you using a lot of customers to print their photo. Probably you know all of them, and probably you have used all of them. Why we differentiate for them? Well, actually, we don't really see them as real competitors because they have a very different business model. They have a model. They want to print a large batch of photos. They have all their lines of printers set up to do a lot of work, a lot of batches. We can have one customer, one photo, and for us is always the same. So basically, for us, them are more than our service. In fact, one of them is already one of our service in US. Okay, so we have the market, we have the application, but really people will use this application to send postcards? Actually, if you have an iPhone, you can download it for free on the app stores. It's called Postino. And we launched it in June 2009, this year. And since then, with basically no marketing. We did few blog posts, basically in Italy, some in US as well. And since then, we already sold 22,000 postcards in all around the world. Starting from US, France, Germany, UK, Italy, Australia, Taiwan. The nice thing is that there's a nice revenue, even with a small customer base. In fact, actually, with our investment, we are already profitable because we have already returned all our investment because we was really small, actually. One thing that we have thought about also, we'd like everybody be able to use our service. So we develop also, we are finishing right now, a white label option. Do you want to offer to your customers this kind of service? You have hotel chain, tour operators, you can use it. And actually, we have already closed a deal with World Nomads, with an Australian company selling insurance for travelers. They want to have their own application on iPhone, giving their customers this opportunity. When you're in travel, you can send your own postcards to your parents, friends, and whatever. It should be live at the end of this month. What we're looking for? I know, in US market, this is a small amount, of course. Actually, we were targeting more the Italian when we designed this business plan. But first of all, is because we're really already profitable. What we are looking for is really a partnership. We know to reach an international audience, we'd like someone be part of the team that help us to grow international, to find us a better service, for example, in Asia, to help us to establish a nice viral marketing to publish on the web. Why are we asking so few money, actually? Because we can think that our company will have enough cash to sustain the growth in the following years. And actually, for our projector for 2011, we are not actually, it would be nice to be like that, but there was a mistake on the, on the graph, actually. In 2001, the costs are a little bit higher, actually. Basically, what we are asking is more about marketing and finishing our research and developing to be able to have Postino in all the platforms, Nokia, BlackBerry, and Android as well. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice time for questions. Who's first?
Yes?
Where do you print the cards?
Nowadays, in US, we print the card and we post it from there. We have another facility in Europe, so we print in Italy as well. We are starting printing and sending, unfortunately not from Italy, because it's a different, but from Croatia. Actually, we'll start sending from Croatia. And we are looking for another partner in Asia, because of course timing is a key factor.
Question from Alberto San Giovanni Vincentelli.
I have a couple of questions. So first of all, if you are in your wildest fantasies, what is the total available market that you are trying to serve? This is the first question. Second, if you are indeed very successful, what prevents other people from doing the same thing as you do?
Good question. If I can, oh no, sorry. In the slide, the market, the 500 million market is the market we are addressing, because the entire market for postcard and greeting cards is definitely much bigger. So we think that our niche is 500 million. You can think it's a very huge market, because actually there's a lot of people that really send postcards, and a lot of people are starting using a smartphone. And then I forgot the last question, sorry.
The second one was what prevents other people from doing the same thing as you do?
Different business model. The other that you can find also on an iPhone are usually garage guy. I don't have anything against them. Of course, they have all my respect. But they cannot really offer a company-wise backhand. For example, we respond to every email our customers send to us in short time. We developing a white label to be used in widespread. So the first comes to the market, the first served. And the other big have different business model. They don't really have any advantage on going this market.
Question from Riccardo Donadon.
What do you think about next user generation?
Yes, a good question. Thank you. Next user generation are more used, to go on Facebook and go using Twitter or this kind of things. But we find out that actually showing, touching this one, even to youngest, they come so, oh wow, that's my picture. Comes to life. If you go to the rooms in dorms, in university, whatever, they still have tons of postcards touching the wall. So we live in three-dimensional world. We have 5 senses. We want to use all.
We have time for a final question, if any.